For those of you who have been with us the last couple of weeks, you know me as Caitlin. For those of you that are new, I'm Caitlin. I am the meditation teacher for our reNEW program, and I also am the yoga teacher who teaches on Wednesday evenings and Friday afternoons. So you can find more information on that from Ellie. Today is our final week 4 of the reNEW program and Meditation Monday. So today we're talking about, or in today's newsletter, we talked about hydration, and I had a highlight on spiritual hydration, which should be thought of as important as the physical hydration of our body. So today we're going to do something just a little bit different. So I'm going to walk you through a chakra cleansing or an energy cleansing. If this is something totally new and foreign to you, don't worry. There's a lot of visual aspects to it, which helps guide you if you're walking into unfamiliar territory. You can see here over to my right, I have some incense burning. That is something that I enjoy during meditations. And then I have some of my crystals in front of me, which these ones in particular are special to me and to my healing. So if that is something that you are wanting to bring into your practice, feel free, take a moment to go grab maybe some incense, maybe light a candle. And if you practice crystal healing, you can definitely bring those to your practice today. If you don't, and that's a foreign concept, that's completely fine. It will still work the same and have the same power without. And so we're going to start as we have been the last several weeks. Sitting in a nice, comfortable, cross-legged position, whether you are in Sukhasana, easy pose with the legs crossed. Maybe you come heel to pelvis, heel to ankle in Siddhasana. If you're versed in your yoga practice, maybe you come into a lotus or a half lotus. If the core doesn't feel very strong today, you can always come into a reclined posture, keeping the soles of the feet on the ground, knees up towards the sky, or of course in a surrender pose like child's pose. Hands come to lie wherever they're comfortable, and we start to tap into the breath, closing the eyes or softening the gaze, inhaling down into the belly through the nose. Exhale, letting the shoulders start to soften, the shoulder blades start to melt down the back. See if you can put your to-do list to the side. It'll be there for you when you're done. And see if you can be here now, showing up fully to this moment. We inhale down into the belly. On the exhale, belly button draws back towards the spine. We grow a little taller, softening through the shoulders. Feel the coolness of the air as it enters your nose, and the warmth of the air from your body as it exits through the nose or mouth. Start to bring awareness to any points of tension or soreness in the body, any stiffness or areas that you might be holding or gripping, whether literally or figuratively. Our thoughts come we acknowledge them and let them go. Start to see if you can make your exhales longer than your inhales, completely emptying the lungs. We're going to walk through a visualization practice. Feel free to add or omit any details to the internal safe space we're going to create. So we all have this place internally where we can go to refill our cup, tap into that universal energy that runs through every single one of us. Safe, quiet place to be with our thoughts, tap into our heart. And you can go there whenever you want. However, it can be difficult to create that space in your mind, so it's helpful with visuals. So staying with your breath, if your eyes are still open, I would invite you to close them so that we can turn inward. And first imagine yourself standing in front of a door. The door can look however you want it to. Maybe it's a door that's already in your life. Your front door, door to your office. Maybe it's a wooden door, feeling very old. Create the door in your mind's eye, and gently we press the door open, and on the other side is a beautiful, soft forest path filled with moss. Start to hear the singing of birds in the trees. Notice the soft sway of the trees, the warmth of the air. And slowly, mindfully, one foot in front of the other, you start to walk forward on the path, feeling the soft moss underneath your feet. One foot in front of the other. As you approach the end of the path, you notice a pool in front of you, extending out wide from the waterfall. What color does the water look like to you? Maybe it's translucent, pink, soft, like the clouds in a summer sunrise. Maybe it's a deep blue, warm and inviting. As you step closer, start to dip your toes in the water. Feel the warmth surrounding the foot, rising up to the ankles, the shins, the knees as you start to walk into the pool. As you continue walking, maybe you glide your hands along the surface of the water. And as the water reaches your waist, you turn on your back to float on the surface, feeling the water reach your neck. Your hair may be floating out to the side. Notice how the water feels against your skin. As it gently carries you across the pool. You trust that the water is going to keep you afloat. Take a big inhale through the nose. Feeling the fresh air, maybe a fragrance of flowers and pine. You feel safe. You feel loved. You feel comforted. Take another deep inhale, and in the water we flip our palms so they're facing skyward. With the eyes closed, we move our hands right over the pelvis, right at the root of the spine. Maybe you start to imagine that area glowing red. You are safe. You are secure. Repeat to yourself, hands hovering above the pelvis. I am safe. I am secure. Gently, the hands move slightly upward, right below the belly button to the sacral. Maybe you imagine that area glowing a soft orange. You are a creator. Say gently to yourself, I am a creator. Slowly the hands move right above the belly button to the solar plexus. And you imagine that area growing and glowing yellow. You can and you will. Repeat quietly to yourself, I can and I will. Slowly the hands guide up over the heart space. And you see that area glowing a soft pink, or maybe your heart space is a green. You are love. You are loved. Repeat quietly to yourself, I am love, and I am loved. Slowly, our hands move up to the throat as we start to feel and see that area glowing a soft blue. With hands still at the throat. And repeat to yourself, I speak truth. The hands slowly move up to the forehead, right between the eyebrows, the third eye space. And you see that area start to radiate an indigo color, softly spreading across the brow. You are aware. You are wise. Gently we say to ourselves, I am aware. I am wise. Gently, both hands round up to the top of the head, resting right above the crown. We sit up nice and tall as we imagine this area radiating gold light from out of the top of the crown. We repeat gently to ourselves, I am divine. We inhale, and on the exhale, let the hands gently trace down the front of the body, resting gently on the tops of the knees. With one more inhale, we bring the hands gently together at the heart space. If that feels too reverent for you, you can leave the hands where they are and gently bow, chin to chest. As we take one more deep inhale and a long exhale. Start to bring an awareness back to the body. If you felt any heavy emotions arise, that's okay. We just recognize them as they are and let them go. If you felt any energetic movements, maybe like me, you felt a release in the sinuses or some catching in the throat, know that those are positive signs of what you just did for your body. Stay here for as long as you need today. And come back to this practice and this cleanse as often as you need to. Thank you for being with me today. Thank you for being with me the last couple of weeks. And I look forward to seeing you guys on the mat for yoga practice.